Hi, I'm Brandilyn. I'm a life coach and I work with a lot of passionate creatives. And today I want to talk about one of the issues that a lot of these passionate creatives tend to run into that thwarts their progress and prevents them from being the fullest expression of themselves that they could be. I talk to a lot of my clients and they tell me, Brandy, I just don't understand why I'm so stressed out because I decided to pursue this career because I love it and I'm following my passion, but it just doesn't feel good anymore. And what we discover through talking this through is that the reason it doesn't feel good anymore is because while they started pursuing their passion because they love it, somewhere along the way, it stopped being about the love of it. And instead, it became being about trying to prove themselves. So they say things like, well, I just have to make this work because my family just doesn't believe that I can do it, and I just have to be successful in order to prove myself to them. And then I call them out on it and I say, well, that's exactly your problem. Because now this isn't about your passion. This isn't about you wanting to contribute your unique gifts to the world. Now this is about you being afraid of other people finding out that you're not good enough. You're afraid that people are going to think that you're a fraud. You're afraid of failing. And when you're afraid of failing, there's just no way that you're ever going to allow your passion to be really fulfilling and successful, because failure is the #1 key to success. I remember once I was watching a street performer juggler and he was just mind-blowing. He was juggling like 10 balls at once and it just blew me away. And I stayed after the show and I walked up to him and I said, "How are you such an incredible juggler? How did you get so good?" And he said, "Well, there's actually only one reason why I can juggle like that and you can't." And I said, "Oh my gosh, well tell me, what's the reason? I want to know." And he said, "The only reason that I am such a talented juggler is because I was willing to drop 10,000 more balls than you were ever willing to drop." And in that moment, I just completely understood. It's not about being naturally good at something and proving to the world that you have that talent. It's about being willing to love something enough to witness yourself through failure after failure after failure after failure. And if your passion becomes about needing to win or needing to prove yourself or needing to look good, you're not going to be willing to witness yourself through those failures because you're going to be doing it out of fear of people finding out that you're not good enough, not out of the love of it. So I beg of you, if you're a creative, if you're pursuing your dream, remind yourself why you started it in the first place, and remember that the reason you're pursuing this is because you love it and because you want to be that unique contribution to the world. And sometimes that requires looking bad and having people think that you can't do it and failing a lot of times before the success will come. So there's your tip for today. I'm Brandilyn, and go to my website and sign up for a free coaching consultation so that I can help you discover your passion and reach higher levels of fulfillment than you ever have before. Thanks for watching.